Hello there. At OnPrintShop, we are continuously evolving our solution capabilities to help you deliver the best services towards your clients and grow your business. We are releasing OnPrintShop version 6.3, which includes new features and enhancements to meet the changing requirements of your clients. In this video, we'll go through the order management features and the backend features which will help you to manage your admin panel very well. So mainly they are backend features. So let's start with our order management features, and the first one in the list is procurement module, where we can just get quotation, or we can say get pricing from printers on the quotation received from our customers. So let me just go into backend and let me just share how quickly we can get the quotation. We can share quotation with the printers and get pricing from them. So let's say if I go for quote management and view quotes, I have already placed a test quote, this one. So now if I want to say I have placed the quotation for two products, standard business cards and envelope. Now I have different quantity and I have some updates as well. So now if I just click here, assign to printer, so what will happen, a separate screen will be open and I can just assign these two products to a particular printer. So let's say in this initial stage I want to assign it to printer A and printer B, and I can see the from the list as well, which is our enhancement as well. Let's say if I want to see the printers who have been specialist in business card, then I can click here, and in the list only printer who are specialized in business card will be displayed. And also we have a second thing which is called stationery products, for example. So all the product printers who are specialized in stationery products will be displayed here. So I will just uncheck both of them and I will just assign it to this printer 1 and printer A and printer B. Due date of getting, or we can say adding, this particular price is this much. For example, let's say before 11th it should be shared. Now if I want to have any predefined comments, then I can add those predefined comments as well. I can put down my comments, I can save it, and I can notify my printers as well. So these details will be assigned to printer. Now if I go here and go as a printer section, let me just go to business partners and just go as a printer and log in as printer. So let's say let's just log in as printer from here. So I have 4 quotation. So whatever quotation I have pending, I can just click there and I can get it done from here. So for order ID number 54, I have this two. So what I can do, I can just review this particular product and I can decide like if I want to give the quotation or no. Let's say if I don't want to give the quotation, then I can directly click on quotation declined, or I can give the quotation if I have the pricing with me, or if I'm offering this product. Let's say for 500 quantity and envelopes, I want to, let's say, put down this kind of pricing. I can put down my production days, production weight as well, and SKU numbers and other comments and everything I can put here, and I can see those product details as well. So I will just save this one. So I have given quotation for this particular product. Now if I go back and if I just get this particular thing done, let's say quotation has been given for 54 envelope and 54 standard, I can give quotation by clicking on quotation and I can just see the product prices, let's say like this. And for 2000 quantity I have this price, for example. So I can set production days, product weight, and all those stuff I can just put down very accurately over here, and I can just save it. So all this processing I am just doing as a printer, and I have given the quotation for 2 and I have assigned all 4. So I have just given the quotation for all those 4 quotes. Now if I just go and log in as super admin again, then I will get some notification and I will just have those updates with me as well. And if I just go here, view quotation, then I will have the details with me as well, which is this. Let's say for 54, some of the quotation has been received by printer A, but for printer B it is pending. So let me just go here again for the business partners printers, and let me just log in as printer B. So total quotation I have received is this much. I can decide, let's say if I want to go for this one or no. Let's say I don't want to print the envelopes, then I can click on quote decline. I can put down my comments. For any reason, I've just put it down some text over here, so I'm just putting like I'm not offering this product, but due to any reason customer and printer can decline the quote as well, and I can just, let's say as a printer, give the quotation for the second product. So just like this, one quote was declined by me and one quote has been given to the broker, or we can say the super admin. So I will again come and log in as a super admin over here and go for the quote management and view quotes. I can have my actions like this, so I can see the print status option, and I can see this particular for or quote number 4, or we can say 54. I have this many actions, like quotation has been given by the printers for 3 we can say individual items which are assigned to them, and for 1 I have just got declined from printer B. So for all the quotation, what I can do, I can just go here and update quote, and I can see this particular stuff. Let's say envelope. So what I will go for status and go for approved. I'll put down my markup, whatever markup I want to put it, I can just put down and save. Now I can compare the rest of the 2 products, let's say this one and this one. Let's say this customer has given me this kind of detail, sorry, this printer has given me a proper pricing like this, and the second one has also given the pricing. So I can go and action. So production days is 111 over here. So what I will do, I will just, let's say I want to disapprove this particular quotation. Just save, and if I go for the second one where the pricing is comparatively low, and I can just approve this quotation from printer B, and just I can save my options and everything is done. So once I'm done with this processor, like processes, let's say for example receiving the quotation from the customers and giving it to the printer and getting pricing from them, once this particular thing is done, I can put down my markup as well. And once that markup thing is done, I have the message over here like all product quotation are approved, click here to send it to customer. I can click here directly, and another screen I can directly have all of the stuff for like this ready for me for the both the products. And what I just need to do is put down my comment and save. And whatever the things are going on, I can see those stuff from my account in my quote section. I can see these prices for product 1, product 2, and if I want to update it, I can see like, okay, I will put down any file if I have. For the standard business card, let's say my pricing are this much, I want to go for this particular product and say, let's say for example for 400 quantity, I'll just go for the envelopes and approve quote, and I will go for the next stage where I can upload my artwork later, or if I have any artwork ready with me, then I can upload it right now as well. Then I will just go for agree to terms and condition, go for add to cart, and I'll directly reach at the checkout with my title quote 4 and all the details and pricing are there. Continue. Shipping method is here. I can choose them, and if I want to pay from pay on account, check, or whatever, I can set it up any payment method, let's say PayPal. So I will just complete my order and it's done. So order is pending and rest of the things will be assigned accordingly. Now when we are in, let's say, print order status, printer section, or we can say quote management, we have a list like this, printer quotes. So we can have those list of the quotes over here like this. So I can see like what my which quote is at which end. So moreover, when I'm just seeing this quotation title, or we can say printer quotes title, if I want to change it, then I can go here, quote status and printer quote statuses. So I can just change it according to the terms and according to the words which I am going to use. Action, edit, and very simple. The email will be sent to the customers or to the, we can say, admin whenever it is required, and yes, the actions will be taken by the admin and the printers, and email will be sent to them. Moreover, when we are just setting up the printer, now we have an option. Let's say just if for example I'm just setting up this printer, so I can go and edit it, and I have the tags as well, which I said initial stage, like for example a particular printer is doing only stationery products printing, then I can assign it to that particular printer. Let's say if I want to add more, which is called, let's say, wide format printer, then I can add it like this, and I can just save the tags as wide format printer and save. So whenever I'm just receiving the wide format product, I can directly assign it to him. Moreover, we have that functionality of assigning product automatically whenever they are ordering by the customer. So let's say, so if I am having some banners, so custom vinyl banners and custom banners I want to assign to this particular printer, then I can do it from here. So yep, this is our procurement module, and our second feature in OnPrintShop version 6.3 is this one, quote manager enhancement, where we first of all we can duplicate the quote request. So whatever quote request you are just getting, for example, let's say this is the quote which I have got in my from my customer in past, and now if I want to duplicate for due to some reason, maybe a customer want to have the same quotation again, or they don't want to requote it from their end, or whatever reason, so that particular thing you can do it from here. You just need to go here and duplicate quote. Customer will system will ask you for the confirmation, and you can directly duplicate it. Now once the quotation is duplicated, you will have all the info again, and you can just process for the next stage like this. The second feature is this one, quote title edit. In past, or we can say in current solutions, which is 6.2, we were not able to edit this particular titles from the backend. So now if you want to edit this particular title, then I can edit this title as well. Let's say this is second quote or third quote, or whatever info I want to put down, I can put down and I can save it. So I can edit the title from backend as an admin. Now the third one is duplicate quote product. When we are editing the quote product, or when we are in this edit page, we can duplicate this same product which is already quoted by the client. Let's say for example there are two products right now. So if as an admin I want to add the third product as well, then I can definitely add by click on this duplicate icon. I will just confirm all these things, and let's say that will be for a separate pages or separate options which customer should receive, or the customer has requested after placing the quotation. So I will go and save and continue. So what will happen, already these two products were already in the code, but I have already I have also added the third product as well. So like this I can add new code product by duplicating it. We have that option for adding new code product, but we can add it by duplicating as well. Now the fourth one is code quantity in product edit. When we are just having here, let's say for example when we are just on this particular page and I want to edit this code as a admin, then I can go here, action edit, and I can edit the quantity as well. For example, due to some reason customer has put down and added the wrong quantity at while placing the code, or they have requested second time when they are looking at the code, or they realize that they have made some mistake, or you can give some better quotation on the different price, then you can make that particular quantity change from here. Let's say instead of 1500 I can put down 1200 and 1700. Whatever reason, we can change the quantity and save it. So we can save that quantity and we will have the new quantity like this. So yes, these are the 4 changes which we have made for quote management. After quote manage enhancement, we will talk about refund module, where you can manage your orders and the refunds from the backend. So let us just have a quick overview from the front store. Let's say for example your customer has placed this order and due to some reason they need to cancel this particular order. So if I just go here and I can click as a request for cancellation as a customer, and I have several reasons for the same as well. So I can put it down, some of them like this order has some incorrect details, so I can just submit it. So cancellation request has been generated. Now if I go at the front store and if I check, then I will get this one, cancellation request. Now I can just go here and go for update order, and when I'm just going for update order, I have very first step which is to be taken for cancellation request. Let's say if I want to approve this cancellation or want to reject it, I can directly click over here and reject it from here as well. Otherwise, let's say if I want to proceed for the refund, then I can set it from here. Let's say I want to cancel this order manually, just cancel this order and that's it. Then after there is the next step called manual refund. Let's say this payment was made by a particular payment gateway, but this particular order will be refunded manually. So I can have those particular stuff and I can put down some amount detail as well. Let's say I can, if I want to just for refund the main total or shipping details or whatever I want to put down, I can put it down from here. Or else I can have an option for refund via PayPal standard as well, which is the online payment method which was used by the customer while placing the order. So I can click over there and I can refund this particular payment via PayPal standard. Then after we can have we can generate the coupon module as well, and we can just refund via coupon as well. So we can just generate a coupon code and we can just refund via that as well. So if I just go here, refund via PayPal standard, I will put my information. Let's say everything else can be refund, but let's say processing phase cannot be refund, just for an example. Then I can put some information over here and I can put my status as refunded. Like this, I will notify my customer, and if the order has been assigned to a printer, then I will put down it as to notify that printer as well, and I will save changes. So I will just have a final warning over here as well, and I will go for confirmation. Once the order is confirmed, or we can say refund is confirmed, we will get this particular option, and all these things will be managed properly, like the pay on account, stock account, reward points, everything will be managed automatically in the system. So we need to check for that particular thing as well. So if I just go as a customer in the front store, I will see the cancellation request, and I will see it refunded, and I can see like refunded process, the details as well. And like this we can have refund option, and where we can manage order refunds from the backend. Next enhancement in version 6.3 is job board enhancement, like where we have just added a new interface in this particular scenario, and we have also added a functionality of having a watch on your important orders. So let us just have a quick overview from the backend. So when we are just seeing this particular job board and seeing the status wise, or we can say order product wise orders, like which order is on which stage. So it has been very important for the admin to have a look on all the orders at a similar stage. So if I just click here on view all, so new interface will be open up when I can see all my current orders, like which are on different process, going through different process. For example, one of them is going for cutting, this one is a pending graphic. So these are my those orders which were due in past, like before more than 3 to 4 days. Then after, these are which were due on 8 September, then after yesterday, there is today, then tomorrow. So I can just have the look on my important orders over here as well. When we are talking about important orders, so there is one more functionality which we have added, which is called watch. So we can have this watch kind of feature as well. So let us just go into list order section, and whenever we are just getting a new order, for example this order we are just getting, we have got this particular order from a customer which has been very important, the order as well as the customer. So what we can put on this order is this one, a little watch. So whenever the order is moving from this stage to another stage, or whenever the things are happening on quickly on this particular order, or some point of time the actions are not being taken for this particular order, so at that point of time we can see like whatever the important activities are there on this order, for example like this. So out of this one, this are all the orders. Here are my two important orders, order number 465 and 461. 465, 464 I need to deliver on 12th of September, and the second one is on 13th of September. So this one is the new features which we have added for job board enhancement, which we have done this year. And so let's move towards our next feature, which is order payment status, where you can just bifurcate your orders. There are paid or unpaid. So basically you can map this paid or unpaid status with your payment method. Let me just go into backend and have the next stage. So here in the payment method page we have an option for manage payment status. So where we can add the payment status, for example it is paid or unpaid. So we can add as many as status you want to add, which is paid or unpaid basically. So when you are just adding the status, we can just put down the name, then after order number, or it is, and we can set it as a paid or unpaid from here. Now when we are just in the payment method section, for example when we are just editing a particular payment method, for example if I just go here and if I just edit this check, let me just activate check, and if I just edit the check from here, then I will have the payment status, like it is paid, unpaid. So this particular payment status will be applicable when the order is placed. So when order is placed through this particular payment method, it will be directly selected by the system, like whether it is paid or unpaid. So let's say if it is check deposited, then we can just go and save it back. And when we are just placing the order, for example let me just place the order very quickly by using that particular payment method. Let me just go for my order section, orders, and I'll just reorder my current invoice, reorder my current order, 782 cart, and I will place the order for this particular product. Go for continue. I'll select the check method, select my shipping, and I'll complete my orders. So once this particular order is placed, I can check in the backend for the payment method as well. So let's say if I just go for orders and list order section, so here the new order is coming up with this payment method, which is check deposited. So that is an unpaid method which we have bifurcated. Now let's say if once I receive the check, I receive the money in my account, what I can do, I can slightly go here when I'm just changing my order status from order processing or any particular status I will choose. At the same time, I can select the payment status as well, and which is we can call paid, for example, and save. So this particular order is now paid and symbol will be changed just like this. So we can have this kind of bifurcation of paid and unpaid orders as well. And when we are in, let's say, list order section, let me just quickly go back, and let's say if you want to search your paid orders or your unpaid orders, for example, so I can just click here, paid. So these are my paid orders. Let's say if I just go for check deposited, how many checks I have deposited today, and I want to see the status of them, then I can see it from here, same as my unpaid orders as well. So this one is my unpaid orders. So like this we can have that bifurcation for my orders which are paid and unpaid, and I can just map them with my current payment methods as well. So yep, that's it from our side. And if you are seeing that there are some features which should be included in this particular solution, so please just email us at support@onprintshop.com, and we will just add them into our suggestions, and we'll definitely have them in our upcoming versions. So yep, that's it from my side. Thank you so much, and let's try to meet at print 18, which is September 13 to October 2nd this year. And also we have the SGI as well, which is coming up from October 18 to October 20. So if you are free and if you are available, if you are nearby, then let's meet face to face, let's meet in person, and have further discussion about the solution and the improvements about overall experience you are having with our solution. That's it, sir. Have a great time. Bye bye.